Hello thrill seekers, welcome back to Planet Coaster. So this is our unnamed park here that we started 2 episodes ago. So if you missed that, you can come back and watch that later. But on our first episode, we built a couple of the rides here and we built the roller coaster. And then second episode, we worked more on our shops. Showed you the upgraded roller coaster with the ride entrance here right here. And then we built this log foam. So off camera, I've built this extra little part of the log foam. And then we've also added more this last episode. So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. So keep your hands up and come enjoy the ride. So on the last episode, I had a couple of shorts showing the roller coaster, and a couple people told me about how the sharp turns and everything. And I've actually watched a couple of videos now that shows how I can smoothen this out to make it a little bit better, especially the little lumps and humps that we have all around here. So that's the first thing I'm gonna start on, is smoothing this out, maybe make the ride a little bit better, because right now it's still in the orange right here for fear and excitement, so we could try to get these up. So let's get into that here. So we're gonna, ride's already been closed. I closed it off right after I started building this. So this is the drop from our log foam. We'll get into that, more of that here a little bit later, but let me get into the roller coaster here. So we're gonna pause this for now while I go and smooth this up so we can kind of keep this here. We have more than enough money to do anything we need to right now, so I'm not worried about that. So let's go through here and smoothen all this out. So the way that I was told, you have these arrows here and you can actually expand this out, and then you can hit smooth all and all this. So this is how we're gonna start smoothing some of this out. I like the way up right here. I think this is good. So I think the only part we need to worry about is coming back this way and then working on these turns right here, kind of spread them out, maybe move that back a little bit more, and then we'll work on it from there. So we'll keep it in sections. We'll try this section first, and then we'll move it on back. So let's get into this. Through and smooth that. I still got a sharp turn here, so I wonder if I could come up here and kind of move this part back. I even be able to make it come back more into kind of back like this, and then we can kind of widen this part out too. I think that looks a lot better. It takes away a lot of the curves and the bumps we've had right here. So let me go ahead and run a test on this real quick to see what this looks like over here. So we'll have to turn the park back on. Start this test. So we didn't change this. We made this a lot smoother because there was a little hump right here. Like I said, I made these turns a little bit more bigger, so they're not as sharp. So hopefully we get a better flow through here and you don't get all those jitters and up and downs that we had coming through here. Definitely smoother. Alright, I think that part looked pretty smooth. So let's finish this little bit right through here. Let's smoothen this part out, and then because there's a little jagged over part right here, so we'll kind of fix that too. So that'll be the next part of the track I'm working on. That looks a little bit better. I want to make these dips a little bit shorter, lower right here though. I got the little turn that was right here a little bit better. There's still a little bit of a turn here, but I don't think that should make too big of a difference. So let's go ahead and run this thing to see if we made it any better. I think we made this drop a lot better and it's smoother going up. Let's see how this looks. Still got a little bit of a kind of as a side thing here. I might need to take this track off and kind of make it go this way and then turn in, kind of straighten this part, the block track off here. Other than that though, our test looked really good. So let me just fix this little part here to get rid of this little jukey thing. So I might delete this and make it more go straight and then turn. Alright, so I got this smoothed out. We lost a hill here, but it definitely has a better transition coming down here and then turning. So we're gonna run a test here real quick. I'm hoping this one can move into the station before this one gets up here, so it doesn't actually stop up here. Alright, so it got into the station before it got up here, so that's good, but I can still speed this up here too, so make it a little bit faster also. So again, our fear and our excitement's a little low. So I think that a lot of that here might be this turn. So let me see what where we get that moved, see what we can fix. So again, I took off the extra little hill here also. Alright, so we're gonna start the test here. I changed some of the catwalk around through here and changed the speed and everything around this side, so hopefully that'll make a little bit more of a difference. I don't know if I made this wait too long, but I did do 60 seconds. So you had 1 minute to load and unload the train, which should be about right. We're still down low on the excitement and the fear. I still think it's right here in this area. And then because we got rid of that extra hill over here, I think that's a lot of the problem too. Really don't know if I want to expand it out to make an extra hill. I do like the dip right here. So kind of even this out, make this come out this way a little bit more. And then maybe put a hill here. So let me play with that here real quick. Alright, so I redid this part right here. So starting from about right here to right there. So now instead of it coming in short here, it kind of squares it out. So it added, I'm pretty sure it added an extra little hill here, and then it kind of goes up and then up again, and then one more last drop before the end. So we have the brakes and the blocking station here. I don't know if I can move this up just a little bit more to kind of make it drop, but let's try this out. I think we're just right underneath the excitement, but I think a lot of that's right here waiting. So that might change in the long run. But again, it's not going to be the perfect roller coaster. I got the nausea down a whole lot, so I think that's good. The fear is just a little off, I think. I'm going to change, put a little scenery around it that might change a little bit of it also. So I think this is what I'm going to keep it at. So I don't have the little jerks that I had before and the random elevation changes. So I think it's definitely a whole lot smoother. The turns aren't as tight. I think this is the tightest turn right here. But these turns flow a lot nicer now. There's a little bit of a jerk right here that I might be able, like, it's right here. This just needs to go out a little bit more. Check that out here real quick. All right, so I got the roller coaster done for how I think I want to get it done. I built a little building right here, so it's going to dip down into this building, and then it has a nice smooth flow up and around. Puts a couple of trees up in here to make it look nicer. Then the couple of humps we got around here, and then this comes down into here. Then you come close to the little water pit that we have here, and then back up, and then we got shade over the stop here where this train stops at. Haven't done nothing else to the station. Now I do have a name for the roller coaster. It's going to be revealed at the end of the video, so we'll put that up there then. But let's go ahead and check this out and see how this tests out. I like how it turns out. It actually looks pretty good. So I hope it tests out pretty good. I don't have to get it perfect, but close enough I think would work really good. I did speed it up to come up the hill here. There's the drop. Got another hill here. Nice and smooth. And back into this little station here. Now again, this little stopping here is going to affect it, but once we really get the ride going, it might change some of this a little bit. So we're still in the orange right here, but our nausea is really good, and these two are down. Again, this could be them sitting here, so that's why the excitement rating went down. So let's check out our prestige here. So we're at 1034 for our prestige. That's really good. So we'll go ahead and redo the price for this to set up the price where they'll actually pay the rate and not complain about it. So you take your prestige, which is 1034, and divide it by 35. That's the magic number. Now to give us $29.54, so that's how much we can charge for it. I like to round it out to the even 50 cents, so we're going to do $29.50, just so they don't have to try to deal with change and all that. So that's what we're going to keep it as. Let's go ahead and open this thing up. So I'm really liking the roller coaster and the buildings in it. The park is actually looking pretty good. The trees up and around here. We might need to work on something with this a little bit more, but we might not. I need to finish off this side of the building. So I've played with the timing here. Hopefully it starts timing out right. Let's check out these rides. Let's see, make sure we're still paying the right amount. So our prestige on this one, so it's 514 divided by 35. We should be at 14.5. This one actually went up. All right, let's check this one. 316 should be at $9. That one's good. Merry-go-round, 280 should be about $8. It's actually, that one's went up too. I'll keep it down. It is a merry-go-round. This one should be around $23. It's at 18. This one's actually gone up too. And then we have this one. Should be at 22. We're at 12. Holy crap. We're losing money on this one. So we fixed our prices for that. So we need to try to look at the stalls. But first, there's a couple things we forgot to do. We had a challenge here. So we had ensure the average queue scenery rating of all current open rides and stations at least 28%. So that's some extra money we really don't need, but all the money helps. We do have some research that's been completed, so I've already went and did those. We'll look at those rides in a minute. So let's start some more research here. So we have a family ride, Swings of Wave. Pay the full amount for this one. We'll have 3-arm classic. We'll do that one. And this one is a thrilling range of motion. I need to fix the staff building right now. I only have it as 3 capacity, so we'll raise that up. That'll help keep our staffs a little bit happier. And we can also add a perk. So I think the social club right now would be a good one. So we'll go ahead and add that perk on here. For in preparation for the name of the roller coaster and the park, we have our King Coaster right here. So he's going to be out here to announce all that. That'll be coming up at the end of the video. So I'm going to finish trying to work on this section of the park. Get it kind of filled up a little bit more. We do want a couple more rides, so hopefully some of those rides will pop in. And we'll want to add a little bit more shops, since these are actually being pretty full. Maybe add kind of a lakeside area back here. I'll extend the lake out this way, because we're also going to need to find a way where we can bring this path through. It's the main path. It might come like over this way like this. I don't want to bring it up and over, but under will be fine, I think. So I can work on the path and then maybe extend the lake out a little bit over here and then add a couple more shops. I think we're at along the edge right here. Maybe on this side looking out towards the lake. So let me work on that here real quick. So this is going to be where we're going to have our next set of shops. We got our little lake moved out this way. We can add another ride right here, and then more rides along the back edge of right here, and maybe back this way. But let's go ahead and do these shops right here real quick. So after playing around with the paths here, and I added a pizza shop, a juice shop, and a milkshake shop, I'm gonna go ahead and build this structure around the shop here. It's all gonna be put here underneath the roller coaster, so kind of add that into the design of it here. And then I'm going to add the awnings onto each of the shops. Make sure I put the right awnings on them. And then I'll come back and center them. Make sure they're all lined up nice and neat. Now I'm just gonna add some benches over here on the deck and put some covers over them, come back and center them all up, and then I'll go around and put some plants and stuff around the lake itself, kind of bring it to life. All right, we got our little shops here. Already got them open. And then we got some picnic tables, and then we got some stuff around our little lake here. So we brought out the lake this way. So we might do something here in the middle later. We do need to add a couple more rides. I don't know our other rides are done yet. So these are all done. Let's see what other rides we have here. We got soaring high, enormous speed, and family fun on the high seas. That might be a good one to put over here also. Let's see what rides we got in here, if there's anything we want to add. Got this little octopus thing here. This might be a nice little add-on to the water theme over here. So let's go ahead and add this. You might add it over here on this side. All right, see what this looks like here. 100%, got that good. Let's go ahead and do our money here. So we're at 239 divided by 35, so 680. We'll just do 650. All right, so we'll get that opened up. So we got another ride going here. Now we just need to finish off with our entrance here, and then we'll reveal our name of the roller coaster and the actual park itself. So let's do this real quick. All right, there's our park entrance. So that's that part done. So it's definitely looking a lot better. It's just coming together pretty good here. So now it's time to reveal the park name and the roller coaster. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thrill seekers of all ages, I am proud to announce the official opening of Bubba's Wonderland. We are a small, beautiful park located in the Alpines. We have several flat rides and a log foam. But the pride and joy is our amazing wood roller coaster. Timber Wack Run is a fast-paced roller coaster that surrounds our first stage of the park. So come and enjoy the scenic views and fun rides here at Bubba's Wonderland. And remember to keep your hands up and enjoy the ride. We'll see you next time. So we have the name of our park now, Bubba's Wonderland. I want to thank Jason Gaming Forever for the suggestion. He has a great YouTube channel for Planet Coaster. If you want to check it out, I'll leave a link down below. And he also is starting a Discord page. So come out and talk with us and everything going on there. I'll also link a link down there. And then we also have the name for our first roller coaster here on the park. There's been a lot of different versions of it, but this is what I'm going to think is going to be the final version. So I'll have this blueprinted and up on the Steam Workshop if you want to check it out. I'll leave the link for that below. I'll also have a link for the park itself, how it sits now. So I want to thank all the new subscribers and the support you guys have given me through these last videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and keep the park alive. We'll see you next time.